Hello there, my YouTube friends. So, it is now Thursday, the 1st of February. It's now the day the battle commences. Yes, it's finally here. Today is my first day of getting some radiotherapy treatment. So, and tomorrow is going to be my first day of having my chemotherapy. So, the battle commences.
I will fight just to survive. I won't be denied. I'm a warrior inside.
It starts now. I'm not going to tell a lie, I am a little bit, I wouldn't say worried, I'm not worried, more apprehensive. You know, it's just the one part of it that I haven't really been told too much about. Obviously, I've been through, like, my mask and everything fitted, and they did sort of talk to us a little bit about stuff, but this is the one I don't really know much about. You know, and I don't know what's going to be happening just yet. I don't know how long it lasts or anything else like that, you know what I mean? So this is the one I'm sort of a little bit, got that little bit of apprehension there. But just going to go ahead and kick ass, get it done, get it started, and this is it. Guys, this is what we're starting with. I don't believe in luck as such, but hey guys, if you want to wish us luck, then it'll already be over with before you see this, but yeah, wish us luck for the rest of the treatments, then that's fine, you know, that's great. I've got a lot of people praying for us. Obviously, you know, me, I don't believe in that thingy, but that's what they need to do in order for them to feel like they're helping in some way and form. Well, that's great. I'm not going to turn anything down that might help in some way, shape or form, you know. I mean, this is a big deal. So I'm looking to get this done, get this kicked in the ass, and get on to the next phase of my life. You know, this is going to be one tough phase. Going to be something tough to get through. But hey, hopefully, my unconscious mind will help us get through this and help us kick ass big style. Help us get not too much in the way of any side effects. Hopefully, you know, we'll have as little amount of side effects as possible. And get on with the next phase of life, because that's what I'm looking forward to now, is just getting this done. So that's it, guys. I'll report back after I've had my first session, let you know how long I took and what it was like and that type of crap. But here we go. It's starting. It's the start. Let's kick some ass. Hello there, my YouTube friends. So it's another Sunday. It's rolled around again, so it's another day to do a weigh-in and see just what I'm managing to do, if I'm managing to put in any weight still. Had a hard day of it yesterday, but I'll go to that. I'll probably already mentioned that maybe before this one. Depends on when I put this in. But here we go, guys. I'll show you what we're at. Okay, so there you can see, look, guys, I have still put on a bit of weight. Not much. It's only a kilo, but hell, it's a kilo. And it's better than out in a week. I would have preferred to have a better rise like what I did the first week, but it is what it is, and that's what we're at. And there, of course, is my stats there. Hello, my YouTube friends. So, it's Monday the 5th. And I did go in, the last time I spoke to you was Thursday. Last Thursday, saying that I was going in for my first radiotherapy treatment and I was going to come out and let you know how it went. And I didn't. Not through any sort of major reasons, like there's no bad reasons to it out. It's just that basically by the time I got out of there, it was pretty dark and I wanted to get home. I was getting shattered now and I wanted to see the bends and what have you. And then after that, just things snowballed, you know. It was too dark, and in my house, as you know, I've told you a few times, you know, that getting a good lighting in the house is pretty freaking damn crappy. So, and of course I thought to myself, you know, I might as well wait after I've had me first chemo treatment as well and let you know about that one as well. So I thought, well, hey, why not? We'll kill two birds with one stone. So first radiotherapy treatment, no problem at all. I had no issues, you know. I can honestly say that wearing the mask, it feels like you're wearing it for like a hell of a long time, way longer than what you actually are. I mean, it feels like I'm wearing it for like 30-40 minutes at a time, and it's nowhere near that. I've been told by the nurses, because I asked them, I said, look at how long I'm actually in this mask for, because it feels like an eternity while I'm wearing it. Because obviously, you know, it's sort of very tight around the neck. Well, it's very tight everywhere. It's like literally skin tight. You know, it's made to be that way. But what the thing is because it's that tight around your neck as well, you've got your arteries running across your neck. And because it's that tight on them as well, you can actually feel the pulsating in your face when you're wearing it, you know. So it makes it feel really sort of not uncomfortable as such, because I just drop myself into a trance-like state and just get on with it, you know. But it just feels like you're wearing it for such a long time. But they've told us that I'm wearing it for about 10, possibly 15 minutes tops. And what happens is when you first put it on and everything, they put you under the machine to make sure you're lined up correctly. And I don't know whether they're taking a picture just to find out if it's shrinking any, so they can keep an eye on the shrinkage. Obviously, the first time it's not going to have shrunk, but I don't know if it's to keep an eye on the shrinkage so that they can alter whereabouts it's going to hit you from or what. But basically, it's to like line you up to make sure everything's in the right place, to make sure they can get all their sort of things going in the right place. Then they pull you back out, but they don't pull the mask off. They just leave you there for a few seconds while they set the machine up, and then you go back under again. They reckon that I'm actually only under for about maybe 3 to 4 minutes, having the actual treatment itself. You know, obviously my eyes are shut, so I can't see anything, but obviously you can sort of still thingy a light, and I see a light passing by, like what seems like a blue light to me, passing by my eyes a few times, and then as it must be dropping down, it sort of disappears, and it must be dropping down as it's carrying on doing what it does further down. Obviously I know that it's supposed to be like a lighter degree of radiation across where my eyes are, so as not to help make sure that I don't go blind. And then it gets stronger as it comes down. I already started to notice, I don't know, you'll probably not be able to tell in this type of light, but my wife and everything noticed that already I started to get like a red patch coming into here, so we've started using the cream to try and take care of that early on. But really, the radiotherapy's so far been no problem. But obviously this week's going to be me telling week, because this week I'll go in for the full week. Last week I only had 2 sessions, you know, the Thursday and the Friday. This week I'm going to be in Monday through to Friday. So this week will be the telling week of just how bad it's going to be on my skin and how much I'm going to end up sort of burning a little bit, I think. Yeah, obviously it's going to take, I think, over the periods of time, but this week will be it's more of a telling week for us. Just how tired it knocks us and all that type of stuff, you know. But luckily I'm getting picked up by a charity called Daft as a Brush, which I'm glad in a way that I'm going to have that thingy of having to drive myself there and drive myself back taken away from us, you know, that I can just concentrate on basically getting better on that, you know. The chemo side of things, well, like I say, we already knew that it was going to be a long day for the chemo. Luckily, when they've done the radiotherapy, they dropped us in while I was having me chemo for the radiotherapy part of it, you know. They dropped us in basically that morning while I was doing my first lot of saline. So at least I didn't have to wait till after I was finished the 5 hours and then go down and have another half an hour's freaking session there. They fitted us in between hand, which was absolutely fantastic, you know. It made it so much easier for us. So I had like the 2 hours of saline. I had a small break of about maybe 10 minutes before they put the actual the stuff that I was using, the cisplatin, on, and that was on for like half an hour. And then had another 2 hours of saline after that, and then luckily after that I could go home. So my wife came in to see us. She finished half day, so by the time she arrived it was like just after 1 o'clock, and we're finished for about 2:30. Excuse me, I've got heartburn and what have you in a minute. It's part and parcel of this course and stuff that happens now. I get a lot of bloody heartburn, but luckily I've got some tablets to try and help ease it off, so I've took them before. Now, I'm not sure, and I'm not going to probably be able to find out till this week. I'm not sure, but either the chemo hit us hard straight away, and felt great when I first had it done and everything else like that, you know. I had the anti-sickness tablets and everything off them, and I had them to last us a couple of days. I had some steroids to last us a couple of days. But I'd ran out of me ibuprofen, and I'd asked my wife to pick us some up when she come in, but she couldn't get any, so she got some Nurofen instead. So I took the Nurofen. I think it was about possibly about 5 o'clock that night. By about 7 o'clock that night, I was absolutely feeling rough as a badger. I mean, I was literally feeling sick as a dog. I felt like I was going to throw up all over the place. That went on pretty much a lot of the night till the next day. Till after basically we'd been shopping, or after my wife had been shopping, and I picked her up, and she'd getting some more ibuprofen in for us. I took that ibuprofen in about 5 o'clock, I think, again that night. By 7 o'clock, I wasn't feeling too bad at all. So I don't know whether the Nurofen was just too strong and knocked us for 6, or whether it was literally was just the fact is that the chemo had knocked us for 6. Yeah, but I felt really like I was going to throw up, and it did knock us back on me eating ability. And of course, guys, I'm going to think this isn't something you probably want to hear, but it's something that I think needs to be reiterated as well. Obviously, if you take an Oromorph or a morphine type thingy, it's going to bung you up, guys. So do whatever you can to help alleviate that, because I think it was like nearly 4 days without going to the toilet. And that for me is really bad. I mean, I can normally go in two times a day easily, no problem at all, and get rid of what I need to get rid of. This was like 4 days, and I was in pain, and I couldn't eat. I was barely eating anything at all because there was no freaking room. Yeah. So if you're in this situation where they're telling you need to gain weight, you need to be able to think, you need to keep yourself running correctly, do what they tell you to do. For God's sake, don't be like me and just think, yeah, I'll be alright, I'll be alright, because you'll not. You know what I mean? You'll not be. Yeah, I was barely eating anything because I didn't have any room to eat anything. My stomach was getting hyperextended and it was hurting because I was trying to force stuff into us because I knew I needed to eat. It was pretty bad. And of course, when it come to trying to think or forcing it out of myself, by God, that was painful. So I'd rather tell you now, do whatever you need to do. Drink a lot, take stuff that has high fibre in it. If they've given you Movacol or anything that's similar to Movacol, that'll help you go and do what you need to do to do it, because you do not want to be gone 3 and 4 days without wanting and then having to try and really force it out then, because it's, believe you me, it ain't good. But anyway, guys, that's where we're at the minute. This week is going to be me telling week for me, really. I've also got a review today, which is obviously Monday. I've got a review today with me, with Rachel, my nurse. So I will be chatting with her and seeing, because I know the Dr. Sheikh had said that she wants us to come off the ibuprofen, but I need all 3 of those tablets at the minute, so I'm going to have to find out what I can take in its place, or if it's a case of just upping the morphine, which is going to be great, since I've already had a problem with going to the toilet in the first place, since I've bloody started taking morphine all day, because at one time I was only taking the morphine on the night time, just so I could sleep through the night. Yeah, but she tells us I need to keep on the morphine so they can work out what types of doses I need to be having of stuff. So I started on basically having morphine all the time, which is that's when it knocked us for 6, with the actual going to the toilet. So, but anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope this might help people out just to understand better what they might have to go through or what things to expect. Because that's what I'm doing it for, just to help others to realise that these are the things that you may go through, may not, but these are some of the things, and some of them I think, like to the toilet and what have you, and the morphine side of things and stuff like that, is probably gonna happen. For most people, it's gonna happen that way. And I'm just trying to give you as a heads up. This is what I'm going through. This is my story. I know it's in a lot of detail in certain aspects of it, and I'm not showing you a lot of stuff that you may want to see, like so the pictures of the thing, it's going through the scanner and all that type of crap. I can't do that, guys. For one, I'm not a big YouTuber, and for 2, this is the UK. America's freaking totally different to the UK. It's a lot harder in the UK to find anybody like that's going to be willing to talk about these things without it being a proper documentary style thingy on the BBC or freaking ITV or something like that. I mean, it's just not going to happen, guys. So I'm doing the best I can to bring you as much information as I can, just to help you understand where I'm coming from, what I'm going through, what I'm going to go through. It's and I think this weekend will be the telling point, as long as I've sorted out my tablet format before the weekend, so that I know what I'm doing, if I'm still on the ibuprofen or whether I'm up my morphine. Hopefully I'll know where I'm at with that, so I'll be able to tell whether it is the actual chemo that's making us sick for that period of time, or whether it was literally just it was the Nurofen was too much or whatever. I'm gonna hopefully find out this weekend. But anyway, guys, I've waffled on enough. There's enough stuff here to take another probably 15 minutes plus of video time up, and I know some people just won't want to watch somebody like me chatting away for 15 minutes. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I do appreciate those that are watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if I can help you out in any way, I'm certainly do what I can to help out. And if you all wanting to see us showing you the feeding tube being cleaned and being sort of washed through let us know, and I'll put a video up showing that. You know, because it's nothing thingy to us. You know, it's easily done, and I don't mind in the slightest bit. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm about to get myself prepared to go down for my next radiotherapy thingy, so I'll catch you soon, guys. It's a bearded wolf, and I'm out.
Bad wolf. The big bad wolf.